Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that's people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime they should go counterclockwise, wintertime clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
My name is Jacob Fiskus. I'm from Oblong, Illinois, and I'm a part of the ag business.
Kind of been talking about that and what we need to do to be ready for those two things. And if they come out with something totally different, then we'll flip the games, the script, and we'll try something different. But that's kind of what we're going with to start anyway.
With that possible plan against Riley Hershey, how important are Macy Randall and Maddie Stevens going to be here tonight?
Oh, not just those two, the whole team. We rely on Riley to do a lot, but we also rely on Macy to do a lot, and we rely on Maddie to do a lot. And Madeline Mann has a certain job on the team, and Evie Sellers has a job on the team, and Olivia Peach has a job on the team, and we can just keep going down the line. Like, all these girls have their roles, and they know what their roles are, and for us to get to our goals, everybody's going to have to do their role very well tonight.
All right, Coach, thank you, and good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Head coach Matt McCarty, great on the microphone as always. Mount Carmel just about ready to begin this regional championship against Carmi. What a matchup coming for you right here on 100.5 WSID next here in about 2 minutes.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has your new truck. Get a new 2025 Ram 1500 with 4.9% financing or a 2024 Ram heavy-duty truck up to $12,000 off MSRP. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that.
Jerry Sloan Gymnasium in Hamilton County. Your Mount Carmel Lady Ace is about to take on the Carmi White County Bulldogs in this regional championship game in the Class of 2A. Mount Carmel coming into this one 26-4 overall. Carmi 19-9, but those records don't matter anymore. Max, what is it going to take for this Mount Carmel team to get the job done and win their 10th regional championship in program history?
You got to get out to a lead early over this Carmi squad. We talked about earlier how Carmi just plays this game at a very slow pace. They're really going to work through their sets. They're going to get to the last shot. They're never going to really settle for anything. They're not going to get to a quick look. Every one of their plays has 2 or 3 passes, and it develops into that and then a shot. So you're going to see a lot of passing and cutting by Carmi. You're never going to see them take just a quick shot. So Mount Carmel's got to build up a lead, try to make Carmi play from behind, which they don't like to do. They're 19-9. They're a good team. So what's happened is the way they've played has got them to the point they're at now. You have to make them play at your pace. Speed them up a little bit. Make them play from behind. And it's all going to really just comes down to who came better prepared. It doesn't matter. I know Mount Carmel's beat them once earlier in the season, but they could have scouted Mount Carmel. They could have seen what they think Mount Carmel did. They ran a 2-3 zone last time. They may not just do that again. So we're going to see what Mount Carmel makes change-wise to propel themselves to a second win over this squad. And then we're going to see what Carmi makes change-wise to try to propel themselves to a win over who everybody knows is the team to beat in this regional, Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel, the #1 overall seed in their pairings. Just about ready for the regional championship game. You just listened to the Coach's Pregame Show, brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue and Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. National Anthem on deck. On deck after that, it's time for some basketball. We'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council welcome the Indiana Wesleyan University Wind Ensemble, Sunday, March 2nd at 7 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Arts Center Theater. The Winds Ensemble is directed by former Mount Carmel High School music and band teacher Michael Flanagan and features several local musicians. Tickets to the show are $15 each or $5 for students and will be available at the door. Patron passes will be honored.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that's people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime they should go counterclockwise, wintertime clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe...
Back here, Jerry Sloan Gymnasium, time for regional championship action. These starting lineups are in memory of the co-founder of Mount Carmel Sports Boosters, H.D. White, and his wife, Helen. First for the Carmi White County Bulldogs, Jaya Smith, Addie Elliott, Caroline Simmons, Ashlyn Rager, and Tori Ryder.
This is a good squad here. Of course, as we said, they're going to try to slow stuff down. They're going to try to make Mount Carmel slow stuff down, not really break out and get these fast break looks. They have a little bit of size in Ryder and Rager, which is going to make it hard for Mount Carmel to get as many post touches, but they're still going to get there. They're going to still get the looks that they want. But here for your Mount Carmel Lady Aces, it's the usual five. It's Riley Hershey, Madeline Mann, Evie Sellers, Maddie Stevens, and Macy Randall. This squad has got it done all year. When you only have 4 losses, that's always amazing. this team has incorporated a great man-to-man defense where they really rotate well. They play amazing defense, and they're a team that's going to go out there and they're going to give other squads troubles just from the simple fact that they play this stifling man-to-man where they rotate well, they help off, and they do a good job of not playing defense as a solo thing. Defense is a team effort where it's all about attitude and how hard you work, and they do it all together as a squad, which has propelled them to a great season so far and has made their defense just so much better.
Time for basketball, obviously Mount Carmel, the 5 as usual. Riley Hershey, Maddie Stevens, Macy Randall, Evie Sellers, and Madeline Mann. Mount Carmel, their home whites. Carmi, their away maroons. Randall and Ryder in center circle. Mount Carmel controls the opening tip. Tipped up by Hershey inside the paint to Maddie Stevens, who got the first 2 points of this regional championship.
And they're going to put a little bit of pressure on him. I love this play here from Coach Matt McCarty.
Full court pressure here from Mount Carmel. Inside goes Carmi and Rager. Couldn't quite get it, got blocked on the inside. Rebound Stevens, passed off to Hershey. Lob pass inside, Macy Randall, the bucket through contact. 4-0 Aces early, 7:30 to play first quarter.
The Bulldogs did a great job of breaking that press, but what they ran into was a wall of Macy Randall in the back where she was able to block that shot even after she gives the guard so much time to get back in the press. Great job there by Macy Randall.
On the inbound, Carmi gets it to Elliott, who will run this half-court offense. Right side to Smith. Now Simmons. Right corner goes Rager. Rager looking inside. Passes off to Smith. Dumping it down low to Ryder, who got blocked. Hershey the rebound. Coming down middle of the floor. Now right wing. Up top, Randall over to Sellers. Sellers left wing, looking down inside for the lob play, couldn't find her. Turns it over. On the steal comes Elliott down the floor. Left side, left glass, and good. First 2 points for Carmi in this one.
They're face guarding Riley Hershey the whole court. That's what you're going to see is some turnovers if you can't have her handling the ball because of the defensive pressure.
4-2 early. Aces in front. Hershey pull up three-pointer, missed it off the right side of the iron. Rebound falls in the hands of Randall. Outside to Sellers. Right corner three. Missed it long. Another offensive board. This one for Randall. Hook shot in the middle of the lane. Missed. Another offensive board. Stevens missed. Out of bounds it goes. Carmi basketball.
Carmi's got to box somebody out. That's what their coach is saying down there. But here, Mount Carmel in this press, it does not matter if you get a steal. You just need to speed them up and make them uncomfortable.
Simmons left side, getting it up to Rager. Rager double teamed on the left edge. And throwing it away, trying to get it off to Elliott down on the baseline. But out of bounds it goes. Aces will have possession here.
You don't have to force a turnover all the time. Sometimes you just have to get somebody uncomfortable and they will make the turnover themselves.
Mann brings it up. Right edge, bounce pass to the right wing to Hershey. Hershey now going left, getting to the cherry stripe, kicking it out, eventually to Sellers left corner. Right back up to the top to Mann. Touch pass down low, bounce pass to Stevens, inside, no good. Rebound falls in the hands of Smith. Smith is guarded full court by Stevens, but gives it off to Elliott, who will bring it up. Elliott, long pass to Simmons left corner. She's doubled, trying to drive baseline against Sellers, got stopped. Now Hershey to her backside, charge called. Simmons leaning her shoulder down into the chest of Hershey, so that's going to be her first.
I think they called her out of bounds before they called the charge, but again, sending a trap in the corner. If somebody's going to trap you as hard as Mount Carmel is, don't throw it to the corner.
Bounce pass Hershey, right wing, guarded by Simmons, getting a left ball screen, got it taken away by Simmons. Simmons one-on-one against Hershey, goes up off, two, got fouled.
If you're Riley Hershey there, you just can't afford to get a foul. Get back, contest the shot without fouling instead of trying to swipe at it and get some sort of block.
So Simmons goes to the line for two. Emotions high early in this one, 4-2, Aces lead, 5:28 to play first quarter. Simmons missing the first, rolling it off the front end. That was Hershey's first foul, first team foul against either team. Simmons a couple dribbles at the nail, goes up for the second try. That one misses short as well. Rebound tipped up in the air, falls in the hands of Hershey. Hershey coming down the right edge, just now past the 10-second line, handing it off to Mann, right wing. Bounce pass, Stevens, straight away, three. couldn't quite bank it in. Tried to fight for her own rebound, but missed it. Here comes Elliott down the floor. Elliott one-on-one against Sellers, floating it up and over her, missed it short. Rebound falls in the hands of Ryder. Ryder turns around, dumps it off to Simmons. Short corner jumper, good.
Got to get the rebound there and got to stop with the lazy passes. Elliott has 2 steals of her own just off of lazy passes from Mount Carmel and also just bad shots. Maddie Stevens should not have taken a 3 in that situation.
4-4 early, 4:48 to play first quarter. Sellers handling pressure, handing it off to Hershey. Hershey right wing, getting a left ball screen, taking it, crossing over, spinning right, mid-range, jumper, high arcer, no, missed it long. Rebound fought for, falls in the hands of Sellers. She takes a right wing 3, no, rolled out. Rebound Madeline Mann, goes up for 2, no. Rebound Macy Randall off the left side. She finally got a bucket to fall, 6-4 Aces.
3 people crashing the glass. Ace is doing an amazing job on the offensive glass.
Elliott long pass to Rager. Rager trying to get it down low to Ryder, picked off by Stevens. Handing it off to Hershey. Hershey waist-high dribble, ball in her right hand. Directing traffic from the right wing. Guarded by Simmons. Up to Stevens, top of the key. Over to Sellers now. Sellers looking down low to Randall, couldn't find her on the block. Now dribbles to the left short corner. Going all the way underneath the basket. Dumping it off now to Stevens, who got it right back to her. Sellers, right short corner, now to Stevens' right wing, looking for someone to dump it off to and just gets it to Randall up top. Aces reset the offense. 3:45 to play, first quarter, 6-4, Aces in front by a measly 2 points. Slow start to this one offensively for the Aces. Hershey drives, gets to the elbow, pull up, mid-range jumper, and just can't get a friendly roll. Rebound on the floor, fought for between Stevens and Rager. Jump ball called, thumbs in the air to go the way of the Bulldogs.
Mount Carmel's got to continue this fight on the offensive glass. This is what has them the lead, is 4 of their points have came simply off of just crashing the glass hard and getting second opportunities.
Simmons down the left edge. Full court pressure still for the Aces. Getting it up to Rager. Rager crossing over. Charity stripe, middle of the lane. Bounce pass down low. Ryder got fouled on her way up.
Guards have to get back there. If you're going to run a press, your wings have to get back and help out, because that's what happens. Your bigs can't defend that one-on-one. You've got to get back, take the first pass, and somebody's got to get down where they can stop that dish off when the big has to fly one way or the other.
Ryder knocks in the first of 2. That foul goes against Stevens, her first. Ryder, the second try, gets that one to fall as well. 6-6, 3:20 to play, first quarter. Here comes Hershey down the left side. Now center court, getting down to the elbow, crossing back, charity stripe, out to Peach. Peach left wing 3, no, missed it short. Rebound falls in the hands of Elliott. Elliott up top, now to Simmons, at the line, goes up for 2, missed it. Rebound Stevens. Can't believe Simmons missed that bunny. Here comes Hershey, quickly down the other end. Behind the back dribble, step back, charity stripe jumper, no, missed it. Rebound Macy Randall, got fouled on her way.
They've got to box out. If you're Carmi, all you got to think about is boxing out, which they haven't done yet. They haven't got a good box out, and Mount Carmel's continue to just beat them up on the offensive glass.
Randall, first try, missed, rolled off. 2:54 to play, first quarter. That foul went against Ryder, her first, team first. Randall on the second try makes that one. She has an early 5 points, 7-6, 1 point lead for Mount Carmel. Simmons handling the pressure, dumps it off to Smith, right back to Simmons. Simmons and Smith interchanging the basketball, still in the backcourt. Simmons just now passing in front of the 10-second line. Center court gets it to Jaya Smith. Smith over to Elliott. Elliott right back to Simmons straight away. Trying to direct traffic, getting direction from head coach Eric Dixon.
And Mount Carmel switched back into their 2-3 that they've ran almost all year, but they're running a lot more traps off of it because Carmi is simply just a team that's going to work the ball around.
Jaya Smith to Simmons. Simmons left wing. Ball in her right hand, waist-high dribble. Now left corner goes Rager. Rager, same dribble. Crossing over left, going baseline. Nice dump pass down low. Gets it to Ryder, who put it up for 2. First lead of the night for Carmi, 8-7.
Mount Carmel in this matchup zone almost got a little lost on the defensive end and allowed a wide open layup.
1:53 to play first quarter. Here's Madeline Mann. Madeline Mann straight away, trying to bump Elliott off of her. Bounce pass to Hershey. Hershey left wing. Down low, Randall. Randall left block. Goes up for two. Missed it. Got her own rebound. Fade away through contact. Nothing. Ryder the board. Gets it to Rager. Rager to Elliott. Both teams have yet to use a sub. Olivia Peach has checked in for the Aces. Here's Smith. Smith guarded by Peach. Driving past her. Dumping it down low, Rager. Rager through contact. No foul called. And somehow Stevens trying to save it under their own basket, but thankfully goes out of bounds. It stays Carmi basketball.
You never save it under the opposing team's basket. I've said a lot this year. If they were to have got that ball back themselves, that would have just left Mount Carmel mismatched in a huge pickle.
Simmons, right corner, driving, getting to the right side of the lane, kicking it out to Elliott for three. No. Rebound Randall. Randall, ball above her head, bounce pass now to Hershey. Hershey coming down the floor quickly. Down the right side, now right wing to be exact. Straight away, here's Randall, wide open for three. Doesn't take it. Instead, gives it off to Peach left side. Peach looking around. Man trying to back cut, couldn't find her. Peach now, handing it off to Hershey. Hershey to Man. Man deep. Gets it down left block to Randall. Randall stepping on the baseline out of bounds before she could get a pass off. That's going to be another turnover for the Aces. Evie Sellers checks back in. She checks in for Maddie Stevens.
This Carmi defense is stout right now. They're having a really hard time defending them and getting anything going simply because Carmi's doing a great job of forcing them into help and making them rip it baseline.
Still full court pressure from the Aces here. Here comes Simmons. Long pass picked off by Randall. Randall, long outlet pass to Hershey, just too far out of reach. So the Carmi Bulldogs have a little bit of a free pass there after a turnover.
Yeah, Macy Randall, great look for the outlet, just led her a little too much. That's a rare mistake on an outlet pass for Macy Randall.
Jaya Smith to Simmons. Simmons left side, up to Rager. Rager left edge, got fouled by Madeline Mann, a little late on the rotation.
And right there, that's just what happens. If you're late on your rotation, she's in the perfect spot to trap Riley. She was late on the rotation and picked up a foul.
Smith to Rager, looking down low, didn't find anything. She's on the left wing. Rager, a couple dribbles, picks it up and gives it off to Elliott, right back to Rager. Rager picks up her dribble way out there, left side. Bounce pass picked off by Randall. Randall versus Ryder. Randall spins, bounce pass inside to Peach. Ball rolls out of bounds. It is going to stay here. Foul wanted by the Mount Carmel Golden Aces faithful. Nothing called, though. They do have possession underneath the basket. 3.7 to go, first quarter, 8-7. Carmi in front. Hershey on the inbound, looking for anything. Gets it to Randall. Randall, couple dribbles, has to put one up. Doesn't, and that's going to end the first quarter. So at the end of 8 minutes, 8-7, Carmi in front. Head coach Matt McCarty not too happy. We'll be back in 1 minute.
My name is Jacob Piskus. I'm from Abilene, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here has kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
Back here, Jerry Sloan Gymnasium, ready for the second 8 minutes in this one, 8-7, Carmi in front. Max, looking at that first quarter, Carmi, as you said, pretty stout defense.
Yeah, they run a really good defense. They're forcing Mount Carmel to spots where Mount Carmel doesn't want to be. They're making it hard on Mount Carmel to get any sort of looks, and it's just going to be difficult if Mount Carmel, I know it's only 1 point, but this is right where Carmi wants to be.
Sellers on the inbound, getting all the way down to the right corner with her dribble. Driving baseline, gets free, getting free again, but going all the way to the left side this time. Handing it off to Hershey. Hershey in and out, crossover dribble, getting down to the left block, outside, right back to Mann. Mann to Sellers. Sellers didn't take a three, that was briefly given to her. Head coach Matt McCarty not too happy. Sellers Left side now, left elbow extended, crossing over to the right, driving all the way to the wing, getting stopped by Smith. Smith, good defense off to Stevens. We're going to have a Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan timeout for head coach Matt McCarty, a full timeout. And boy, the acoustics in here are getting loud. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You know, you can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Back here, second quarter, Tim Phillips of Jade Investments scoreboard 8-7, Carmi in front, 7:23 to play here in quarter number 2. So far, head coach Matt McCarty has not been too happy with the offensive effort of his Lady Aces team. This Carmi Bulldogs squad playing good defense, especially against the ball handlers up top.
Yeah, Mount Carmel, they're just not getting to their spots. They're not running the plays to completion, and they're having a hard time. They're taking away Mount Carmel's primary offensive, Riley Hershey. She doesn't have a point yet. So that's somebody that Mount Carmel's really got to look to get going, get in some sort of groove if they want to build some sort of lead heading forward late in the quarter.
Simmons face guarding Hershey on the inbound. Here comes Sellers. Sellers with the ball, left wing. Looking for Hershey on the elevator, finds her. Hershey now up front. Going right, still going right. Getting to the corner, out top now to Stevens. Down low, trying to get it to Randall. Just barely kept it in bounds. Randall, Sellers, left corner three, short. Rebound Rager. Elliott will bring it up.
Mount Carmel getting to some three-point looks, just haven't been able to knock one down yet. They need to get something to fall quick here.
8-7, 1 point lead Bulldogs. 6:45 to play, second quarter. Here's Smith looking down low to Ryder, trying to get it to her, tipped away by Macy Randall. Bulldogs will have possession still as Olivia Peach checks in for Randall, so Aces going a little smaller here.
Good length and good positioning. That's what happens. Really good job by Macy Randall in the post.
Simmons inbounding it from the right side. Trying to get it to somebody, only has a couple more seconds to do so, and that's going to be a 5-second call. Turnover on the inbound. Good defense there from Mount Carmel.
Amazing defense from Mount Carmel. If you force a 5-second call, that is awesome inbound defense. Great job there by the Lady Aces.
Hershey bringing the ball up. She's yet to score. She had 17 in the first half alone on Tuesday. Here comes Sellers. Sellers kicking it to man left wing. She's trying to drive, giving it off to Peach. Peach straight away. Taking the three. Short, way short. Airballed it. And Maddie Stevens on the inbound trying to save it. Went out of bounds.
Olivia Peach just hesitating there. She's a freshman in a regional championship. She's going to hesitate. She just needs to let it fly. She knows, everybody here knows that she's a good enough shooter to be on the floor right now. She can't hesitate. If she gets that look again, she's just got to take it.
Macy checks back in for Sellers. Ellie with the basketball. Here's Rager. Rager left elbow extended, eventually getting it to Smith on the opposite side. She's on the right wing. Skipping it. Ryder with it, handing it off to Elliott. Elliott driving, kicking. Simmons left corner. Going up to the wing, now at the elbow. Spinning down to the baseline, still left side, kicking it right back out to the corner. Still with the basketball, ball in her right hand. Skipping it to Rager. Rager right corner, just inside the three-point arc. 5:40 to go. She drives baseline, steps back, guarded by Stevens. Bounce pass up to the middle of the lane to Simmons. Simmons kicking it right back out to Smith. Nice defense here from the Aces. 5:30 to play. 8-7. Bulldogs in front. Blocking foul called as Smith drove against Stevens. So Peach will pick up her first foul.
And a foul there's just fine. You're making them go to an out-of-bounds play again. If you can stop it again, you just got to force a turnover or a bad shot here, Riley.
Simmons with it, stepping back. Right, corner three, way long. Rebound falls in the hands of Ryder. Perfect positioning. She's on the left block, going right back out to the perimeter. Trying to hand it off to Elliott, but stopped. And that's going to go out of bounds off of Mount Carmel. Off of Carmi. Mount Carmel will have possession.
Again, got to have a good possession here. Can't waste it on some bad shots. Got to work to your spot and get your best player in a position where you're comfortable.
3 minutes scoreless for either side here in the second quarter. 5:07 to play. 8-7 the score. Bulldogs in front. Here's Mann, down low, Randall. Randall triple teamed on the left block and missed the layup.
You're in your spot. Don't force up a shot. Just continue to work into where you need to go.
Smith brings it up, guarded by Peach. Driving, almost got it tipped away, but recovers. Handing it off to Simmons. Simmons straight away. Right back to Jaya Smith. Over to Rager. Rager looking down low. Here's Smith. Getting it to Elliott. Elliott right corner, looking down low to Simmons. Didn't find anything, trying to drive right past Mann and does. Right back out to Smith. Smith, fade away, mid-range shot, spun out. Here's Hershey, she brings it up. 4:20 to play second quarter. Hershey stepping back, giving it to Stevens. Stevens straight away, triple, no, missed it long off the back iron. Rebound falls in the hands of Elliott. Elliott coming down left side, trying for a long bounce pass to Simmons, but got it tipped away. Never mind, not tipped away. So it'll be Aces basketball.
I tell you what, that three was not the shot. You've got to use this possession. I don't care if you run 3 minutes off the clock. Work to a spot you're comfortable being in and get some sort of look at the rim.
Hershey, pull up mid-range jumper, missed. Carmi will bring it up. Here's Simmons. Smith now with it. Over to Rager. Rager looking down low, getting it to Ryder right back up top. Smith now, right elbow extended. Looking down low, Ryder wide open, right block for a layup. Ryder now has 6 of the 10 Carmi Bulldog points.
And that's what they do. They lull people to sleep and then they get an easy basket on their side. Just really got to combat what they're trying to do.
Hershey getting 2 screens, getting to her spot in the short corner, dumping it off now. Stevens, short jumper, missed. Offensive rebound, Macy Randall, who put it up and in. She has 7. Randall exclaiming and one after that play, expecting a foul, didn't get anything, so Smith brings it up. Smith against Peach, ball in her right hand, driving right, getting to the elbow, now the lane. Flow away, mid-range jumper, recycled by Randall. Bounce pass to Hershey. Hershey spinning, dumping, Randall, 9 points.
That's what happens. Make a big-time block, run from rim to rim, you're going to get looks. If you have a big that's willing to run, she's going to get a lot of open layups working with her guards.
11-10, Aces in front by 1, back in the lead. 2:32 to play second quarter. Ryder straight away. Aces giving her all the space in the world, giving it to Smith. Smith right wing, getting top of the key, over to Simmons. Simmons left side, looking down low, driving left, getting to the short corner, stepping back, and guarded tightly. Right back to Ryder. Ryder right back to Smith, over to Elliott. Carmi taking their time as they have done all night. 2:10 to play second quarter, 11-10, Aces in front. Driving right is Elliott, taking it to Smith, and we're going to have a Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan timeout for head coach Eric Dixon. Aces in front, 11-10 the score, second quarter in this regional championship game. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
My name is Jacob Piskus. I'm from Oberlin, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business Program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here that's kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
2:06 to play second quarter, 11-10. Aces in front of Carmi. Mount Carmel going on a nice little run there after getting down by 3 earlier in this second quarter. Mount Carmi forced to take a timeout.
Yeah, and it all started with a big block from Macy Randall. Of course, she's so dominant on the inside because she's 6'3". Mount Carmel, I don't know if we said it enough, but just get another stop, get something else, get up 3, and make Carmi play from behind.
Elliott up top. Going right, off a ball screen, now crossing over left, getting to the elbow and giving it off to Simmons. Simmons way deep on the left perimeter. Now Elliott again. Elliott pulls up from deep, 30-footer missed. Rebound Madeline Mann, she brings it up. Man up to Hershey. Hershey left side, down low Randall, just barely in her hands. Fall away, jumper, middle of the lane, got it to fall. Macy Randall, 11 of the 13 aces points, and it's 13-10. Mount Carmel in front, 90 seconds to play, first half. Elliott brings it up. Going left, getting to the wing, handing it off to Rager. Rager drives, got stopped on a dime. Simmons now with it, guarded by Peach. Going left, getting to the short corner, spinning right, going back to the perimeter. Now straight away, charity stripe, skipping it. Smith eventually gets it up top, right back to Simmons. Aces, this defensive effort has been phenomenal. 1:04 to play, second quarter. 13-10, Aces in front. Aces faithful, loving it. Under 60 to play now. Simmons going right at the wing, handing off to Elliott, who drives, got stopped. Now Smith left side. Over to Rager. Rager looking cross court, looking to skip. Couldn't. Guarded closely by Stevens. Crossing over right. Going baseline left short corner. Lost it. Traveled. Aces basketball.
And right now, Mount Carmel's defense is just so tough. That's all you can say is Mount Carmel's just so good on the defensive end of the ball when it comes to really pressuring people into making turnovers.
Riley Hershey has it. Matt McCarty wanting one shot. 30 seconds to play, first half. 3-point Aces lead, 13-10. A great defensive effort both sides. Lob pass inside, Madeline Mann missed. Offensive rebound, Macy Randall got it ripped away by Ryder. Here comes Elliott. They want to go fast now. They have 15 seconds to work. Up to Simmons. Simmons left edge. Waiting until 10 seconds and now working. Crossing over left. 9 seconds to work. Getting all the way down left. Blocked by Randall. Off the concrete wall and right back into the hands of the official. Carmi has 7.4 to work under the basket. 13-10 lead, Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel's got to talk on the defensive end. Cannot let them get something to cut the lead to 1 or even tie it up heading into halftime.
Elliott on the inbound, trying to find somebody. Gets it to Smith, tipped away, and Simmons now comes up with it. 5 seconds to work, and a jump ball called. Possession arrow, Carmi. They have 4.1 on the sideline to get something up.
I thought he called jump ball. Would it not be Mount Carmel ball? No, because they started the quarter out with it. My bad.
Smith to Simmons. Simmons left corner, stepping back to Smith at the buzzer for 3. No, missed it long. And at the end of 16 minutes, Aces 13, Carmi 10, a close one for this 2A regional title. We'll be back for the Keep It Funeral Home halftime show in about 2 minutes.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that's people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime they should go counterclockwise, wintertime clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council welcome the Indiana Wesleyan University Wind Ensemble, Sunday, March 2nd at 7 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Arts Center Theater. The Winds Ensemble is directed by former Mount Carmel High School music and band teacher Michael Flanagan and features several local musicians. Tickets to the show are $15 each or $5 for students and will be available at the door. Patron passes will be honored.
A competitive first 2 quarters of action. Welcome to the Keep It Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find Keep It Funeral Home, they are located on 1500 North Cherry Street. 13-10 on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investment scoreboard. Mount Carmel in front by 3 against this Carmi squad, but a battle of defenses to begin this one. I mean, we're on pace for a 26-20 final. Obviously, I don't think things are going to pan out that way, but both teams struggling to find the bottom of the basket there in that first half.
Yeah, both teams have just played really good defense, Riley. Mount Carmel has 13 points, and 11 of them have came from Macy Randall. So they've got to figure out something other offensively. And then for Carmi, they only scored 2 points in the second quarter. So both teams just not playing good offense right now. They've got to pick it up on the offensive side. But on the same side of that coin, each team's played some exceptional defense, forced a lot of turnovers, not let their other team's best players get to their spots, and they've made it really hard to score. So it's going to be one of those. I think this could end up in a dogfight, but whatever team gets hot quick first could come out on top.
The first time these two played, obviously, it was competitive. Carmi felt like they played some pretty solid defense, but Mount Carmel felt that it was their 5th game in 8 days, that the legs could have been a little tired. I don't think there's any questions tonight about that defensive effort from the Bulldogs. They came into this one ready to play and have held this really high-scoring offense, really, in the Aces to just 13 first-half points.
Yeah, they've slowed them down well. They've done a really good job on the defensive end of the ball simply just because they're making them play at their pace. They're making them slow it down. They're making them take time and score, time per possession. And that's just not how Mount Carmel really wants to play. I think everybody knows that they want to get a quick steal, push it out, and advance and go get some sort of look on the other end. So that it's obvious that Mount Carmel is definitely struggling because they're just not able to play the pace of basketball that they want. And we're going to see if Mount Carmel can turn around and head forward, and if they can get some sort of better looks than they've been getting simply because they just cannot work through their offense. And when they are, they're getting to some spots, but they're just not putting up high-rated shots. They're not putting up good shots. They're just settling at points, and that's really hurt them so far.
Look at the scoring numbers for either side. Not a lot of scoring done. Wish we kept track of rebounds and steals and turnovers, but sadly we do not. But Carmi, first for their scores, Addie Elliott has 12. Addie Elliott has 2. Caroline Simmons with 2 as well. Tori Ryder has 6, totaling for 10 total Carmi points. For Mount Carmel, Maddie Stevens has 2, and Macy Randall doing the heavy lifting down low. She has 11 of the 13 first half Mount Carmel points. If you told head coach Eric Dixon that he would hold Mount Carmel to 13 points in this first half, I think he would be ecstatic, but his squad is not able to quite get it done offensively. Again, the score on the Tim Phillips J. Investment scoreboard, 13-10, Mount Carmel in front. You're listening to the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. We will be back for more in about 2 minutes.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has your new truck. Get a new 2025 Ram 1500 with 4.9% financing or a 2024 Ram Heavy Duty truck up to $12,000 off MSRP. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. and classes is amazing. So I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Back here, Jerry Sloan Gymnasium, just under 3 minutes to go until the second half gets underway. Mount Carmel leading on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investments scoreboard 13-10 over Carmi White County. Mount Carmel just now returning to the floor. Carmi still getting instruction from head coach Eric Dixon. I'm Riley Angel alongside Max Strelak here with you on this Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located at 1500 North Cherry Street. Max, coming out of the locker room here at halftime, Mount Carmel has to be happy that they're in the lead, but also a little disappointed that they only scored 13 points in that first 16 minutes.
Yeah, they've got to be ultra disappointed that they only scored 13 points the first 16 minutes, because this is a team that will consistently score 35 plus in the first 16 minutes just because they're such a high-powered offense. They do a great job of pushing the ball at the right times and doing a great job of getting to their spots and even knocking down a couple threes. There hasn't been a single three hit in this game so far, and I think this is going to be one of those again. I said it right around at the middle of halftime, was just whoever can get something going first is going to win this game, and as we've seen so far, neither team can get anything going.
And with those threes, it's not for a lack of trying. Mount Carmel has shot threes. I know for a fact Stevens is 0 for 2, Hershey is 0 for 1, Sellers 0 for 2, and Peach 0 for 1 as well from distance. So do you think it's more of Mount Carmel having an off night from the perimeter, or is the Carmi defense just that good that they're keeping them to this low point total?
They've all been wide open three-point looks. I don't think any of them were really majorly contested. Just Mount Carmel's not having a great shooting night. And this is probably the worst night to not have your best shooting night. But I'm usually after a timeout or in between quarter or something, the girls always come out with some sort of fire, a different level of intensity, and I think that's what we're going to see here is a different level of intensity from the girls, because they probably got their butts chewed by Coach McCarty in the locker room just because he expects them to be winning this game by, I expect, 10 or more, just because they're that level of basketball team this year, and they should be winning by more.
You just listened to the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. Second half action just about underway here. Carmi breaking their huddle now. Mount Carmel will be going now from left to right down the court. Carmi vice versa. Fresh 8 minutes on the clock here in quarter number 3. 3-point lead Mount Carmel, 13-10. Sellers on the inbound. Looking for Hershey, but getting it up to man. Never mind, picked off by Elliott. Elliott, easy 2 points, blocked off the backboard by Hershey. No easy 2 points after all. Stevens up to Hershey. Hershey right wing to Stevens straight away, right back to Hershey. Hershey dribbling to the left side, getting to the edge, and now on the perimeter. Going right, getting a double screen, crossing over on straight away to man. Down low, Randall. Randall left block. Skipping it, up top Stevens. Stevens straight away, wide open for a look, didn't take the three. Instead hands it off to Hershey, who drives, kicks. Sellers, right corner three, no good. Rebound, Macy Randall, who somehow got one to fall on the left side.
She just threw it that time, Riley. I don't know if she had an intention of making it. Well, of course she shot, but she did, but I don't think anybody here thought that one was going in.
15-10, largest lead of the night for Mount Carmel. Here's Rager. Rager right side, skipping to the left side. Elliott for three, left corner, way short. Missed it on the bottom of the rim. Rebound fought for, thumbs in the air, held ball. Going to go the way of Carmi.
Just continue the good defense. Mount Carmel's defense on that possession was great. They can keep it up and continue that. I think that Mount Carmel has a chance of really keeping this lead.
Tipped out of bounds. That one is last touched by Sellers as Smith was trying to get it inside to Rager. 7:01 to play third quarter. 15-10 the score. Smith on the inbound, trying to find anyone to work with. And that's going to be a Country Financial Agent Team Morgan timeout for head coach Eric Dixon. A 30-second timeout. We will be back in 30 seconds.
My name is Jacob Piskus. I'm from Oblong, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation, and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here has kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
Back here at Jerry Sloan Gymnasium, 7:01 to play, third quarter, 15-10 in favor of Mount Carmel. The Lady Bulldogs have it on the end line.
And for those of you listening here, at least the halftime score of Edwards County versus Woodlawn was 29-13.
Smith on the inbound, looking for anybody. Bounce pass inside Elliott, who got 2 points.
She didn't score much outside of off the perimeter last time they played, Riley, so she's going to look to get some sort of threes to go with the twos that she's been able to make so far.
Hershey driving, kicking, Sellers for three. No, can't get anything to fall to the Aces. Offensive board, Randall up top, Stevens, catch and shoot three for her, bottoms.
I didn't think that was the shot, but she proved me wrong. Maddie Stevens knocking down the first 3-point of the ball game.
6-point lead for the Aces, 18-12, 6:24 to play, third quarter. Smith handing it off to Simmons. Simmons straight away, driving right side. Dunk pass down low, Ryder, who got it to fall left side of the window. Ryder now with 8. Here comes Hershey. Ball in her left hand, waist high dribble, now on her right. Going right from the left wing, driving, down low, dumping. Randall scoring. Randall is a unit, 15 points for her. 6-point lead still for the Aces, 20-14. 5:48 to play, third quarter. Here's Simmons left side.
Just an all-around great game here for Macy Randall.
Smith with it up top, over to Rager. Looking down low, now to Ryder straight away. Over to Smith, right elbow extended, looking for somebody. Trying to find Ryder on a curl. Great defense there from the Aces. Bounce pass to Elliott. Elliott straight away, guarded by Mann. Over now Rager. Rager left wing, looking for Simmons, finds her. Carmi, slow offense, a patented slow offense. Simmons, pull up three, bottoms. Back down to a 3-point lead, 20-17. 5 minutes to play, third quarter. Hershey going right off a double screen. Getting to the wing, stepping back and giving it to Stevens. Straight away three, no. Missed it. Got her own rebound, right side of the window and in. Maddie Stevens now with 7.
I don't usually like to say follow your shot, but right there it worked, Riley.
22-17, 4:39 to play, third quarter. Bounce pass to Rager. Rager, she takes a tray, missed it, back iron. Rebound falls in the hands of Randall. Outlet pass to Hershey. Down low now Sellers. Sellers left side blocked. Ball falls in the hands of Elliott. Elliott long outlet pass picked off by Randall. Randall long outlet pass to Hershey. Short corner jumper, missed it short. Rebound falls in the hands of Randall. Fall away, no good. Simmons getting the board. Coming down the floor, getting to the cherry stripe, fouled by Stevens.
This is physical, Riley. They're not calling much. They're letting each other really beat on each other, and I think each side is aggravated, but I'm telling you this, it's been called evenly so far. It's been physical, though.
Referees certainly letting them play, maybe not wanting to get in the way of this high-stakes basketball contest. Elliott on the inbound, getting it into Simmons. Simmons left corner, driving baseline, might have stepped out of bounds. Never mind, it's going to be a push. Hershey picks up that one, her second. Boos raining from the Mount Carmel side. Second team foul and about as many seconds here in the third quarter for Mount Carmel. 4:04 to play, 22-17 their lead. Bounce pass to Simmons. Simmons same spot, left corner, driving baseline, getting to the block, getting it to Rager. Rager now right block, goes up against Stevens, missed it. Rebound Mann. Mann will now bring it up. Center court, now to Hershey. Hershey same spot, just shading a bit towards the right. Right elbow extended. Now right wing, getting direction from head coach Matt McCarty. Over to man to Stevens. Stevens left side, looking down low to Randall, couldn't find her, right back to Peach. Peach straight away. Right back to Stevens. 3:30 to play, third quarter, 22-17. Aces in front. Randall long two, missed. Rebound falls in the hands of Madeline Mann, who got trucked by Caroline Simmons. Simmons will pick up her first foul.
It was a loose ball. Both parties were going for it, hustling hard. That's just one of those stuff's going to happen when you got both sides hustling. It's a high-stakes game.
Peach on the inbound, getting it to Mann. Mann to Hershey, over to Peach. Peach left corner, didn't take the three. She drives, steps back and handing it off to Hershey. Hershey drives, gets down low, dump pass Randall, missed the left side layup. Rebound Ryder, she's rushed and loses out of bounds, but last touch by the Aces. So Carmi with possession here, 3:11 to play, third quarter, 22-17, Aces in front.
It's physical. You got to take the contact and roll with it. Macy Randall missed that just because she honestly got hit. She may have been fouled, but they've been letting that go all night.
Here's Ryder straight away. Ryder over to Jaya Smith. Smith on the elevator, trying to get it to Simmons, couldn't. Picks up her dribble, she's guarded closely, has to get it to somebody, bounce pass to Elliott. Elliott straight away for three, blocked by Randall. Right into the crowd. Aces do not get possession though, Carmi with it. 2:47 to play, third quarter. 5-point lead, Aces 22, Carmi 17. Elliott going off the ball screen, going right. Driving and stepping back. Now left, long three, takes it. No, missed it way short. Rebound Ryder. Ryder held ball called. It goes the way of Mount Carmel.
That may have been a foul. I'll be honest, that might have been a foul on Macy Randall.
Yep.
If I can see it from up here, they're really going to let him play.
2:30 to play, third quarter. 22-17 the score. Here's Stevens over to Randall. Randall down low, left block. Giving it off to Stevens, right block, got fouled on her way up. She'll have two shots at the free throw line.
Maybe they're going to try to start cleaning it up later here.
Rager picks that one up, her first. Stevens on the first try, misses short. Hung up on the rim for just a second before falling off. Stevens' second try. Makes it. Stevens now with 8 points, 23-17, back to a 6-point advantage for Mount Carmel. 2:13 to play, third quarter. Rager brings it up. Bounce pass to Ryder. Fakes the handoff and gives it up to Smith. Smith, bounce pass down low, Simmons. Simmons left block. Losing the ball briefly, regaining it, and now going up against the trees. Blocked by Randall. Out of bounds, stays here with Carmi.
It's going to stay physical, Riley. Each team's going to have to adapt, and right there, Macy Randall just being so much taller, she's able to block stuff without fouling the other team.
Smith on the inbound again. 5 seconds, never mind. That's going to be a Country Financial H&T Morgan timeout once again for head coach Eric Dixon. 23-17, 6-point Aces advantage. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
23-17, 1:53 to play, third quarter. Mount Carmel in front by 6 in this very physical basketball game for this 2A regional championship. Once again, just going to reset the scene here. Mount Carmel looking for their 10th in school history. Carmi, this would be their 14th, so both in double digits. Mount Carmel looking to get to double digits here tonight. Mount Carmel, it would be their first since 2018. Carmi would be their first since all the way back at the turn of the decade at 2010.
Yeah. Each squad's had their fair share of great teams. This has just been a fun game so far. Probably one of the most physical games I've seen in my life. Girls or boys, they are just out there really beating the crap out of each other, Riley.
Elliott on the inbound, long pass up to Ryder, who somehow kept it in the front court. She hands it off to Simmons. Simmons straight away, pull up three, missed it short. Rebound, long rebound, tipped into the hands of Simmons, who keeps it into the front court. Simmons driving, right side, goes up, blocking foul, 2 shots coming. That one going against Randall.
That was a tough one for Macy Randall as she jumped up and she was able to almost just hit her right in the gut, which makes people turn over. And Macy Randall picks up a foul.
Simmons going to the line. 0 for 2 earlier at the free throw. First one here, rolls that one in off the front iron. 1:40 to play, third quarter. 23-18 the score as of now. On the second try from Simmons. Misses short, rebound Stevens. Hershey comes down the right edge. Hershey is yet to score. Handing it off to Peach, never mind. Faking the handoff, stepping back in the short corner, dumping it down low. Randall right side of the window and in. Randall now is 17. 25-18, 7-point lead for the Aces, largest lead of the night. 1:22 to play, third quarter. Smith to Simmons. Simmons a long way from the basket, left wing. Now in the corner, stepping back, thinking about the three, didn't take it. Turned around Peach and bounce pass up to Smith. Smith straight away. Now Elliott hands it off back to Simmons. Simmons left wing, right back to Elliott. She takes the left wing three. No good, missed it way short. Falls in the hands of Ryder. Ryder right back out to Smith. Up top, Rager. Rager straight away triple. No. Back iron, rebound Randall.
This Carmi team isn't somebody that wants to play from behind. They don't want to have to work back and try to take a lot of threes. They want to beat you down low in the post and really just work at you 2 points at a time.
Hershey, middle-range pull-up jumper, finally gets one to fall. Her first 2 points. 27-18, up to a 9-point advantage, Mount Carmel. Head coach Matt McCarty's pumped up. 30 seconds to play, third quarter. Smith to Simmons. Simmons left edge, making her way to the wing, right at the perimeter. Driving left, stepping back, short corner, didn't take the shot. Tipped away from behind by Mann, giving her an extra dribble, but gets it to Rager. 15 seconds to work for Carmi, third quarter. 9-point lead, Mount Carmel 27-18. Now 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Over to Rager, left wing. Looking down low, one dribble to the right, getting it to Smith. Smith thought about the three, didn't take it, gives it to Simmons. She drives right short corner, pulls up for three, missed it. Rebound, falls in the hands of Madeline Mann, and that's going to be a flagrant foul called against Carmi. That's going to give 2 technical free throws for Mount Carmel. Head coach Eric Dixon wanting an explanation. Simmons picks that one up, her second, and on the loose ball, it'll be Madeline Mann with 2 free throws.
That one was obvious, Riley. I never really like to say that, especially when it's for the opposing team, but that one was just an obvious call.
So Madeline Mann will put 1 shot up, missed. Just 1 more to go. Second one, makes. So that will spell the end of quarter number 3. 10-point lead Mount Carmel, 28-18. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
The final stanza about to begin. 28-18, 8 minutes on the clock. Carmi working from behind. Mount Carmel with a 10-point advantage. First double-digit lead of the night for either side. Elliott up top, over to Simmons, right wing. Simmons to Smith straight away. She drives, getting past man, pulling up in the mid-range, can't quite make it. Ryder the rebound, kicking it out to Simmons for three, straight away, way short. Ball's out of bounds, and that's going to be Mount Carmel basketball. Simmons has just not had the shooting touch here tonight.
No, she struggled so far, but really everybody for both teams has struggled to score outside of one player, and that's Macy Randall. But where she's thrived is getting the offensive rebounds from her own teammates' misses and putting them back up and scoring.
Hershey almost got it picked off. She recovers, tossing it around. Stevens almost travels. She now drives right hand, goes up right side of the window and in. 10 points for Stevens. She's now in double figures. 30-18, 12-point lead Mount Carmel. 7:10 to play, fourth quarter. Here's Simmons, left side. Getting it to Rager straight away. Now over to Elliott. Elliott, right corner, now to Smith. Smith drives, kicking. Elliott now handing it off to Simmons, who's straight away, driving right side of the lane, getting it to Smith. A right wing three for her, no, missed it short. Rebound Randall. Getting it to Hershey, who brings it up fast, left side. Crossing over left, getting to the short corner, going up now to the cherry stripe. Missing the mid-range jumper wildly, but Stevens the rebound. Up to Hershey, who will take her sweet time. 6:34 to play in this one. 30-18, the Mount Carmel lead over Carmi. Hershey getting a double screen, crossing over left, getting to the cherry stripe. Now at the elbow, kicking, man, long two, left side, no. Rebound Peach goes off right side of the window and in. Her first two of the night.
Backside rebound, that's why you crash hard on the backside, just so when they do have that miss long, you're there and you're going to get almost a wide open putback.
32-18, 6:07 to play, fourth quarter. Smith to Rager. Up to Ryder straight away. Over to Smith, right wing. Looking on the elevator for Elliott. Couldn't find her. Uses her pivot foot after picking up the dribble and gives it to Simmons. Simmons driving right, going to the baseline. Now right back up to the top on the right wing. To Rager, straight away, triple. No, missed it, left side. Rebound Peach, who will bring it up herself. Hershey taking their time. 5:30 to play, fourth quarter, 32-18. Aces in front. Hershey driving, charity stripe, long two, no. Elliott the rebound.
Right now, Carmi still have to play from behind, so they're forcing shots still. They're just not a three-point shooting team.
Simmons can't get that mid-range bucket to fall on the right side. 5:10 to play, fourth quarter. Mount Carmel coming up slowly, wasting as much time as humanly possible. Hershey straight away, getting to the cherry stripe. Nice pass down low, threading the needle to Randall, who got fouled on the floor before the shot went up. Hershey on the inbound, on the left side of the basket. And apparently 5 seconds is called, so that's going to be a turnover for Mount Carmel. Under 5 minutes to play, Carmi trails by 14. They have a lot of work to do, 32-18, especially against this Mount Carmel team, which has done phenomenal work on the defensive end of the basketball. Elliott drives past Hershey, spinning towards the middle of the floor from the right wing. Now on the left side, still guarded by Riley. Spinning left, handing it off to Smith. Smith, left corner, didn't take the three, gets to the mid-range and steps back. Handing it off to Ryder, who gives it to Simmons. Simmons straight away, gets to the cherry stripe, back out to Smith. Smith, left wing three, no. Rebound, Randall. Randall double teamed and got fouled. Simmons picks up her third.
And we're just going to continue to talk about how great the defense for Mount Carmel's been, as Carmi is just not a team that wants to play this sped-up tempo in basketball, and they're having to play really sped up. They're having to work for quick shots and quick three-pointers, try to get themselves back into the game.
Hershey coming down the right side at the wing, now elbow extended. Over to man, left side. Down low to Randall, left block. Goes up, left window and in. Macy Randall from the left side is almost unstoppable. She has 19 points in this one. 34-18, the Mount Carmel lead halfway through this fourth quarter. Elliott driving and kicking. Here's Rager. Rager right corner, getting it down low. Ryder right block. Blocked from behind by Randall. Randall taking it up herself. Now past the 10-second line, waiting until Hershey gets to her spot and giving it to her. 3:45 to play, fourth quarter. 34-18, Mount Carmel in front. Aces taking their time. Here's Peach, right wing, looking for man on the back cut and finds her. Man, bounce pass inside. Stevens who puts it up and through. Stevens now with 12. 36-18, it's turning into a rout. 18-point lead for Mount Carmel, 3:20 to play in this one. Here's Smith, handing it off to Rager. Rager guarded closely by Stevens, tipped away. Here comes Hershey. Hershey, easiest 2 points of the night, a 20-point lead.
There's nothing this Mount Carmel defense can't do. They go where this defense goes, and this is just a dominant effort in the regional championship to prove something, heading forward in the state tournament.
And that's going to be a Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan timeout for head coach Eric Dixon. Head coach Matt McCarty ramping up the crowd. 20-point lead as this one comes to a close. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Fourth quarter winding down, 2:51 to play in this contest. 38-18 in favor of Mount Carmel over Carmi. Mount Carmel searching for win number 27 in their first regional championship since back in 2018. This would be their 10th overall. Carmi trying to keep their season alive. They have under 3 minutes to come back by 20.
Yeah, and this is just, we can say it one more time if they haven't heard enough. Carmi's not a three-point shooting team. They're not a quick tempo team. This is going to be really hard for them to build anything back from because this Aces defense is so good.
On the inbound, Randall tips it out of bounds, so Carmi will have to redo. Elliott will be the inbounder. Getting it to Smith. Smith hands it off to Elliott. 2:47 to work. Elliott to Simmons. Simmons left wing, driving baseline, and getting stopped and fouled by Maddie Stevens, who picks up her third. 2:41 to play here in this fourth quarter. 38-18 the score.
I didn't see the foul, Riley. We're, again, just in a really bad spot for me to even try to see what's going on.
Simmons left corner, driving baseline, getting to the block and spinning up towards the middle of the lane. Bounce pass to Rager. Rager to Ryder. Ryder, middle of the lane. Held ball possibly, but not called. Here's Simmons driving baseline once again from the left side and stepping back to the corner. Great defense here from the Aces. Now at the left elbow, losing the basketball and regaining the dribble. And a foul is going to be called against Madeline Mann. Second foul on her.
I'm guessing trying to play some hard defense. She started hand checking or something. Again, couldn't really see, so I'm just kind of taking a guess on what they saw.
Elliott on the inbound. Gets it to Simmons. Simmons, left wing three. Can't get that one to fall either. Rebound Peach. Up to Hershey coming down the left edge. 2:10 to play, fourth quarter. Just about at that 2-minute warning. 38-18 to put the score. 20-point lead, Mount Carmel. Randall has it stopped. Shovel pass to Stevens, who got it taken away by Rager. A push is going to be called against Maddie Stevens, her fourth.
Just hustling, getting on the floor like you're supposed to do. Picked up a foul. Again, Carmi's subbing in another guard that's probably a little bit better of a shooter than Rager is to try and work and get some open looks from outside.
That is the first sub in this game for Carmi, and that's Natalie Gomat. Here's Elliott, over to Gomat. Right corner. Up to Simmons. Simmons right wing. Ball in her left hand, waist-high dribble, driving left, getting down to the baseline, short corner area, and dumping it off now to Elliott. 1:40 to play, fourth quarter. A lead straight away, 38-18 the score. Simmons with it, windmilling down to the block, throwing one up, and nothing called. Out of bounds. Apparently it was last touched by Mount Carmel. So it'll stay here with the Lady Bulldogs as Rager checks right back in. She checks in for Ryder.
And they basically just ripped that ball right out of her hands. But Mount Carmel up 20 with 1:32. You'd like to say that they're going to be regional champions when we end the night.
Here's Simmons. Simmons, pump fake, drives, goes up, blocking foul, and almost an and one. Macy Randall picks that one up, her second. 1:29 to play here in this fourth quarter, and Simmons with 2 shots at the foul line. 38-18, the Mount Carmel lead.
She was just heading downhill, Riley. There's nothing to say about that as she put her head down and got downhill.
Simmons knocks in the first.
Time and score here. I've heard my dad say it about 1,000,000 times. Time and score. If you're the Aces, got to work through possession. You really just don't even want a shot here. You just want to run the clock out.
Simmons makes both. She has 8 points, tied for the team lead. Hershey behind the back dribble, crossing over left, getting down left block, goes up left window and one. An exclamation point on this one. 40-20, 1:16 to play. Hershey will have a chance for the conversion attempt. And that will bring in the subs. Full substitutions here for either side. Hershey goes to the line for 2. A standing O from the Aces faithful. Hershey for the conversion. Puts it through. Old-fashioned three-point play for the sophomore, and Hazel Ernest checks in for her. 41-20, 1:16 to play in this fourth quarter. Bringing it up is Quincy Accord for Carmi. Over to Winkleman, takes the three, missed it way short. Rebound is tipped by Newell, but falling out of bounds she goes, so Aces have possession. Stella Woodcock will bring it up. Woodcock coming down the right side, under 60 to play. Getting it to Riggs, over to Ernest. Ernest left wing, looking down low to Lewis. Couldn't find her, so gives it to Randall up top. Randall finding Lewis on the curl. Lewis can't make the turnaround jumper. Rebound fought for is a held ball called. It goes the way of Mount Carmel. 44.4 to play fourth quarter. Inside to Riggs on the inbound, who goes up left side and in. Maddie Riggs with 2 points here in this regional championship. 35 seconds to play, 43-20. Here's Attaby. Up to Taylor, who drives and kicks. Right back to Atterbury. Kicks it right back out to Taylor, who misses a three. Another airmail for Carmi. 18 seconds to work. Accord gets fouled. That's going to go against Ernest. That's going to send Accord to the line. At least it should. Well, they're not going to bother, I guess. Carmi will inbound it. Oh, never mind, they are. There they go. .2 seconds to go here in this regional championship. Accord misses the first off the backside. 43-20. Mount Carmel in front, smiles all over the Aces side. Accord up and in. And Stella Woodcock is going to dribble this one out. And as this one comes to a close, Mount Carmel realizing a 10th regional championship. Their first since 2018. And this team that has been so highly touted all year takes the first step in this state championship run, in which the first sectional in school history is still within reach. 43-21 your final. Mount Carmel gonna enjoy this one, another trophy to put in the case. And again, this just step one in what is a journey for sectional championship number 1.
Just one heck of a team, Riley. Just a great group of kids, great group of basketball players that now are regional champions. They had that big loss last year where they lost on last-second buzzer beater to T-Town. This just definitely means so much to them.
Celebrating with the trophy now. Here comes the ladder. One more net to bring back to Mount Carmel. Again, this their 10th in program history, first since 2018. Carmi will leave this one disappointed. Mount Carmel, elation. And each team will go up to cut a bit of the net. When we come back, we will go over scoring numbers, maybe talk to head coach Matt McCarty. We're not sure if he's going to celebrate down there yet or not, but we will be back in about 2 minutes.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Welcome back to Jerry Sloan Gymnasium. Aftermath of this regional championship win. Still celebrating down on the court is Mount Carmel, getting pictures with the trophy and the nets. 43-21 in favor of Mount Carmel. This the final score. What a victory here for Mount Carmel. A real statement here tonight against Carmi, which is a very good team, but 22 points in a regional championship win. That is nothing to scoff at.
No, there's nothing to scoff at about winning a regional championship. Just what a game from these girls tonight as they went out. They won themselves a regional championship in a dominant fashion by 22 points. And what they did was they played stifling defense. They went out there and they executed their game plan, and They went out and won against a really good team in the Carmi Bulldogs, a really strong team in the Carmi Bulldogs, in a really physical game, and one that was really back and forth early, and it turned into what became Mount Carmel's night, where they knocked down a three, Maddie Stevens did, and then it was all aces from there on out.
We'll look at Mount Carmel's scoring. Olivia Peach had 2. Riley Hershey with 7. Maddie Stevens had 12. Maddie Riggs had 2. Macy Randall had 19 points in total. For a while there, she was the entire Mount Carmel offense. At one point, she had 13 of the 15 points that Mount Carmel has scored. As now we are joined by head coach Matt McCarty. Coach, I won't keep you too long here from celebrating down there, but just overall, from where you were last year in your first year with this team, losing in a heartbreaker, to now winning by 20+ against a very good team in a regional championship game. What are your feelings?
Super emotional. Started to tear up a little bit there as the buzzer was about to sound. I got to give my daughter a hug and a kiss, and give my wife a hug and a kiss, and it's special. When I got the job, I wanted to do so many things with this program, and these girls have really bought in, and I couldn't be more excited for them being able to get this. The seniors, this is the third regional championship that they've played in, and we finally got one for them, and hopefully this continues to be a building block for this program going forward.
There in the beginning, you guys had to fight through a lot of adversity, a tough Carmi team early on. What's the message at halftime when you only score 13 points in a half, but you're still up by 3?
We talk a lot about it. We got to do it with our defense, we try to come out with something different to kind of throw them off a little bit, and I think it worked a little bit, but we dropped back to a 2-3, and we kind of had some miscues, and offensively we had some turnovers, which led to layups. And when we went to the locker room, we talked, we'd only given up, I think, 4 points in the half court at that point. They only had 10 points at halftime, and so we just kept preaching defense. The shots are going to start falling. Nerves are going for everybody. Everybody's shots a little bit off, and they really bought in and just stayed patient. And when shots started to go in, you could tell the defensive intensity really started to pick up, and that's where things really started to take off for us.
Coach, obviously you're the main goal now coming next week, Tuesday and Thursday. Obviously you want to celebrate this, but how quick is that turnaround mindset-wise from celebrating the accomplishment you just had to now switching gears and going to that first sectional in school history?
Well, we got practice tomorrow, so we'll be talking about whoever won on the other side of the sectional that we'll play. But tomorrow night, I've already talked to our AD. Senior night for the boys tomorrow night at home, and we're going to cut down the home nets tomorrow night after the game. So hopefully we can get a big crowd for the senior night for the boys, and hopefully everybody sticks around and watch these girls cut down the nets because they've deserved it.
Well, Coach, congratulations. Good luck next week, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys so much.
So the final here in this one, 43-21, Mount Carmel, 10th regional championship in program history. I'm going to keep saying it now in double digits, still searching for the first sectional, and that quest continues next week. So for everyone here running the stream on News Channel 15's YouTube, for everyone back at the studio for 100.5 WHD, and for Max Gerlach, I'm Raleigh Angel, and as always, have a good night.